we have a massive radiator issue. So we've got to get all this stuff off to fix it. But it's okay because I have a solution, and obviously it's an upgrade, because when something's broken or not working or doesn't fit your build, you've got to replace it with an upgrade. On today's episode of Things We Gotta Fix, stock radiator, obviously the shroud that I have made to house a thermofan, which is lovely, works really nicely, everything fits all good. I have had to remove the factory expansion tank because it doesn't fit with my setup, right? You know, obviously this is the setup, but it's all good because over here we have a T-piece that will come to a remote expansion tank, which should sit around here and it should fit nicely. But my issue is, come over here and hopefully you can see, yep, here we go. That's a hole right there. Normally it kind of has a housing that goes up to the bottom of the factory expansion tank, which is all well and good until you don't have that. So solutions, I thought, are maybe manual, because I thought it was something to do with the automatic gearbox cooler, which obviously we have deleted. We're not using that anymore because we've got the other one that sits over there, but it's not installed right now. But it's not, it's to do with the expansion tank. So auto or manual, it's not gonna work. So what I have to do is look into a solution. My solution would be alley radiator. Alley radiator obviously is an upgrade. I've heard people, or a person, say that they leak. Don't know why they would, because the exact same company that made the one for the Supra and the previous one for the Supra makes one for this, and that's never leaked. That's great. That's spot on. So I'm going to go through that company. I've tried to ask people the question, can I transfer all of this, obviously the condenser, the cooler, the shroud, straight across onto an alley one? No one can answer me. No one gives me a straight answer. You try and post it on the forums and people are just like, what's the issue? And you're like, this is the issue. And then 3 hours later, they're like, oh, I didn't realize that you actually know what you're talking about. And that's why you just asked a question. But this is Facebook, so no one actually answers your question. They just give you their opinion on rubbish. Hence the reason I started this entire YouTube channel, to give you guys in there actual information instead of just throwing out dumb opinions that don't matter. If you want dumb opinions that don't matter, go and have a look at my reaction videos, because those videos don't matter. They're just a bit of fun. Anyway, I can shut up. It looks to me like screw here, screw here, and I've got to look a little bit deeper, and see if there's any others. But it looks like it's possibly like a situation that kind of slides over the top and then you bolt into position. So what I'm going to do today, before I order the other radiator, is I'm going to undo this one, I'm going to undo that one, have a further look. Obviously I'm just going to slide it out and look around and see if there's any others. And I'm actually just going to take off the condenser and the cooler, because then I can go, okay, well that's off. Then I'll take my shroud off, which is really easy, and go, okay, cool, this is how they go on, etc. They can just go straight back on. So let's dismantle all of this. All right, this is actually great. So as you can see, that is all I've removed. So it was a screw into here, it was a screw into here, which you need to take off anyway to take that out. And I did take one off down the bottom, but I don't think I needed to. And then literally the whole condenser, power steering, cooler, everything is its own unit that just slides away. So that's great. I will take off the, the air dam or whatever you want to call that at the bottom. I'm gonna take this off, and yeah, then it looks like it's literally just the radiator, which obviously makes a lot of sense now looking at it, but when you don't know, you don't know, So this is awesome. I'm going to keep that separate. I'm going to jump online and order right now an alley radiator, and we will put it in straight away. So you guys will see it in this video. For me, it'd take a week or something to get it in. But as you can see, that like this, kind of like just this here, just kind of slides in there, which that is actually where the radiator mounts here, which was another question, because the pictures that I could see of the radiator, one side looks like it's got a mount, which it does, which is right here, which that piece, oh, actually, no. Well, okay. Yeah. So in the pictures, that looks like a mount. It's not, but it just looks like one. It actually mounts into there. And, you know, so that piece and the other piece on that side sit in those two locations. And that's how your radiator mounts. If you've never pulled out your E46 radiator before. So you pull the front off, bam, there it is. So this is great news. I think that is our solution. Let's go and order one. Hopefully the fan shroud fits, because a lot of them, they sell like thermofan kits and all that kind of stuff. I don't want that. I've already got mine set up, so hopefully I can just use this, pull this pin out. I don't know, we'll see. If I can't, that's a pain. If I can, that'll be perfection. If I can't, and I've got to buy the, you know, use the ones that they give, I've just got to make sure that I don't go any further than that measurement out. You know what I mean? Hey, maybe it'll look cleaner. I don't know, but preferably we can use the factory one. And there it is. That is our new alley radiator. So it actually looks like it's all gonna kind of work together. Yes, it is a GPI High Performance Racing eBay spec radiator, but for all of you haters out there that are gonna bitch and complain and say, it's gonna leak, it's gonna wing. The Supra's had one of these on it for 6-7 years, and it's great. So yeah, maybe for track use, it's not the best, I don't know, but it's a full alley setup. You haven't got the, you know, the plastic end tanks like these do that are gonna crack and leak. So hopefully it works. Now, the only issue that I may come into is that is 56mm wide. That is 32. So as you guys know, because you've watched all the videos on this build, I've had to set this back a little bit further. Now, I was meant to set it back like 10mm. I set it back like 25mm and I went a bit over the top. So I'm hoping that that helps me out. So I'm going to transfer all of this across. Hopefully it does transfer very easily, and then we'll see how it fits. All right, so there we go, moment of truth. See if it fits in the car, because we've got extra fitting there. I've made a little bracket extra fitting there because there's a thread there to keep it nice and secure. Same as down there, that didn't really need it, but I did it anyway. Slides into position, put a bolt there. Oh, hey Klaus. Put a bolt there instead of the this bad boy, just because it didn't really line up perfectly, and that's more robust. So happier with the bolt, and it clips on the top just like it should. As you can see here, clips in place. So yeah, it's it does work so far. So let's see how we go. Alrighty, winner. She is tweet, boys. That is very difficult to get in. Like, I'm talking like the little rubber stoppers, you got to like prime a little bit just to pop it in, but it fits. I do have clearance behind the fan. You can see, oh, I don't know if you, yeah, you can see around there. Yeah, it's got a clearance. I can put my fingers around all of it. Very conveniently spaced. Hose fits, everything. So now we have an upgraded radiator, which is lovely. So not only did it fix our issue, now we have an upgrade, so that's great. I'm noticing something though, a little strange. There's no bleed valve, which is super weird. But whatever, like I'll just pull out the hose. But just strange, I guess. Like I wasn't expecting it to have none. The unfortunate thing is it's actually a little bit shorter, so, and obviously thicker, so we can't put that clip down the bottom. But oh well. So that is a tight fit. It's a very tight fit, but I'm very happy that now we've gone from a 32-inch radiator to a 56, a lot thicker. It'd be way better for cooling. The factory one would have been fine anyway, but obviously it had that port for the swirl pot that we weren't using, blah blah blah. You saw the video, you've been here, you've watched it, you're a legend. So that's done. Now we can progress a little bit more. We have a 3-part series coming up that is going to be major works, and at the end of it we're going to be ready to build an exhaust, get some wiring done, and tune this thing. So thank you for coming along for the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do not forget to do those things. It's very, very helpful. We've got to build this channel up bigger than the biggest OnlyFans girl. We're going to try and figure out what that figure is. Figure? On that she's selling her figure to make big figures. Oh, all the figures. I'm going to try and find out what that number of people are. And then we're going to get it bigger than that, okay? So, if you can hit that sub button, you gotta look out for the boys better than the simps look out for the OnlyFans girls. See you in the next one. Bye.